It's Ketchup Packets.
Hey everybody, I'm Nate.
I'm Sean.
And this is Ketchup Packets. Today we are watching The Boys Season 2, Episode 4, entitled Nothing Like It in the World.
Nothing like it in the world. This episode is 70 minutes. Holy crap.
Wow.
What in the world is happening?
What is happening?
So yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
What happened last time? They crashed into a whale.
Yeah, they sure did. They killed that whale, and they spent a lot of time inside of that whale.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, Hughie didn't want to get up right away.
No, I understand.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and they also had a very close encounter with Homelander.
Yes.
That they somehow miraculously got out of.
Because Kimiko's brother threw a train at him, so, that'll do it, I guess, for a little bit.
For a little bit, at least.
And then he got caught by Stormfront.
Mm-hmm. Stormfront committed a terrorist attack.
Mm-hmm.
And
yeah, she
blamed
killed
it
a lot
on
of
him.
people.
Yep.
Yes.
Stormfront is extremely bad. I was talking about how I kind of liked her at first, and then I realized, no, she's evil.
If you care to go back and watch our old videos, Nate, you will see all throughout the first episodes of Season 2 when you're speaking favorably about Stormfront. Watch my expression, because I'm like, she's great, you know?
Of course.
Holding my tongue, yeah.
I always find out later, don't I?
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, there's all that. There's, Starlight. What's going on with Starlight? I'm trying to remember.
Oh, well,
she got the V.
Yeah, and she was also there and was asked to kill Huey.
Mm-hmm.
Or
given no choice.
Told to.
Threatened to kill him.
Threatened, yeah. And then didn't end up having to do that. Mm-hmm. But they did have to kind of come up against the reality of what their relationship could actually mean.
Yeah, they're kind of a hero and a villain in a relationship, so that's not good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and, I mean...
Those are the main ones.
The Deep's trying to get back in it, you know? His whale attack was his big move. It didn't quite work, but...
Nope. And doesn't really sound like he's on good terms with the rest of the team right now.
No, I don't think so. So, should we just dive in then? Or?
Yeah, I think we should, definitely.
All right, sounds good.
We do have a Patreon. It's in the there's a link below in the description. Check it out if you want to. There's full-length reactions down there.
We're ahead.
We're ahead.
Future.
Mm-hmm. So you can see it down there before you can see it on YouTube.
That's right.
Right. But
otherwise, thanks for being here.
Yeah, totally. Without further ado, let's do it.
Witnesses who caught a glimpse of the killer described him as dead-eyed and unemotional as he rampaged through the apartment building.
Oh.
It wasn't your fault.
I don't think that helps.
Look at me.
I don't know if she thinks it's her fault. She's just mad that he's being blamed for this.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, what?
I didn't mean to. I'm sorry, I was just...
That was a scummy thing to do, Frenchie.
It was.
No one.
You're lucky she didn't just, like, rip your throat out, dude.
And you know what they're doing to stop another attack? Jack. Let's show Vought what they have to do. Tomorrow morning, Vought Square. Be your own hero. Make your voice heard. I'm counting on you to show us the way.
Ooh, he hates her so much.
Yeah. Well, Gonna go home and take out his work troubles on his family?
Yep.
Oh no, this isn't the house.
There you are.
What?
I was beginning to worry.
What?
Her face burned. We seen it.
Yeah. Her brain is gone.
Oh, I've missed you. So much.
What could explain this, Nate?
Are you thirsty?
Oh, it's a shapeshifter?
Remember that guy?
Yeah.
It's so
this whole
gross.
thing is just so weird.
Well, somebody still needs to fulfill Homelander's fetish for him, you know?
Yep.
We can't have anonymous skull-exploding assassins walking around. What if they hit the speaker next? Or the president?
I don't think you have to worry about that anymore.
I found Becca. Or at least our best guess where she is. In that facility, armed to the teeth, won't be easy.
We had a deal. That didn't come through.
Jesus, Butcher, I'm just giving it to you.
That's nice of you.
Mallory seems like she's a good person
Stop searching for her.
who got really, really hurt by this fight, and so she's been, you know.
What, now that media whore is the face of the Seven?
No, she's
Come
not.
on.
No, you are.
It's not just her, it's the entire team.
No.
Yes, it is. It's a whole chain of weak links. It's very hard not to take it.
So he's got his family and his mistress.
Yeah, it's very...
like,
One little raise of the eyebrow and you would have knocked them all back in line. God, I miss that.
You killed her.
yeah, you did.
To do that.
What's wrong?
Change back! Change back! I'm sorry! I can only hold a shape for so long before it really hurts!
You can't do it for this long?
Yeah.
Fuck back! Now, Doppelganger!
That's okay.
Jesus.
Yeah.
It's all good.
So that poor guy is, you know, like,
Yeah,
what's
he's like-
his disposition for this?
Oh my
He's, you know,
God. Yeah, he's just, you know,
pretend
he's like
you
telling
love him.
everything. Yeah, he
or
wants
you'll
to
kill
hear.
him.
Yeah.
It's like, ugh.
Horrible existence.
Starlight just has to walk around in that costume all the
Horrible
time.
thing. Looks so uncomfortable.
It does.
Hey, Homelander.
Oh, he stands behind her.
Yeah, and
So terrifying.
So I gave you a second chance, and you failed me.
What are you talking about?
you're still talking to Huey.
Yeah.
No more lies.
Okay.
You go ahead and scream as much as you want.
Oh.
I'm not with him. But if you want to kill me, because I'm not a murderer and I won't straight up execute someone, then go ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's got you there.
Am I lying?
You're not lying.
Oh, Annie. You should quit this job.
Get out of there.
We risked our lives just to make the world way worse.
Wait, no. That's not true. I mean,
I don't know that you necessarily made the world worse.
No.
look, Annie, they take time.
It rattled him a little bit, at least.
How much time?
I'm just learning that you can't, like, there's not one punch you can throw at a big power structure to knock it over, you know?
Nope.
I have to go.
What's going on?
Can I call you later?
Oh. This is just so sad.
Yeah.
Are you just gonna hang out here?
Yeah, I can't go back to the tower right now.
I just almost got murdered by Superman, so I'm got a lot on my mind right now.
I can't do this anymore.
Yeah, go back to
Yeah, there
Des
we
Moines.
go. He's like, that's so funny. I was thinking the same thing.
Oh, Shockwave is here.
Don't bullshit me, Ashley.
Shockwave is just here to talk about Vought for Tots. I swear to God.
What the fuck is Vought for Tots?
It's new fitness outreach for toddlers. Apparently they're getting obese.
Oh my god.
Well, shit, I fucking love fat kids. Use me.
Tell him yet?
Tell me what?
Oh.
I thought we were gonna have a strategy meeting.
Hey, Train, you're out.
Out of what?
Out of the 7. You did great, but we're going in a different direction, so you're out.
What the fuck? You just said everything was fine.
You have a whole year of parades.
Ashley's very bad at this.
Yeah.
I'm not going.
Hey, Train, you can't run.
Yes, I can run. I just
Buddy.
He heard your heart.
I do want you to know, though, this was really hard for me. Okay? It's nothing personal.
Yeah. Sure.
We'll always be friends.
He's got no loyalty whatsoever.
Etc. Attaboy.
Wow. Yeah, I feel terrible for Ashley because I feel like she's trying so hard to be like diplomatic and strategic about everything, and then just gets the carpet pulled out from underneath her every time.
And she's only in that job because Homelander said that it should be her because he can just like bend her to his will, you know. So like I don't even think that she was trying to be in that position.
No.
Poor MM.
Yeah, I know. He hates this.
Hey, this ain't no little Vegas road trip, okay? Ain't on no date either. Just chill. Not your goddamn chaperone.
Oh, come on. Don't you like fun?
No, Jesus.
Oh, God.
My pops, he'd always ask for samples. Now, this place had 31 flavors, and that man would taste each and every flavor every time we'd go up in there. There'd be a line all the way out.
They probably knew.
Yelling, cussing, yo, my man.
They recognized him, you know. They were like, it's the sample guy.
Think that stopped them? Of course, now I give a year off my life just to be able to see that man going through spoon after spoon just one last time.
When did he...
16 years ago.
To fathers and sugar.
To fathers and sugar.
There we go.
Look at that. A little bit of connection.
And it was just Father's Day.
Yep. Hey.
Listen, any part of your body, and I mean any part, that you dry wipe, you're not cleaning anything. You're just smearing shit all over your skin. Here.
Need a wet wipe.
Wet wipes. There you go.
You just carry these around with you?
Yeah, right.
Oh!
Whoa. Didn't see that coming.
Oh, and now it's going to be Annie can't save anybody because they can't get noticed.
It's hard. They need help. No. This is not the time to be a soup, okay? We're low key. Not with us here.
You're undercover, Annie.
Yep.
Okay, that guy, he's calling 911. You'll be okay.
There's stuff happening all over the world you can't help. Just pretend you were not at this spot.
Calm down.
Ooh, she hates this.
Yeah, I get it. It's her instinct to help
I get it.
people.
Yeah. But they make a good point. You cannot blow the cover like that.
Yeah, you can't prevent the accident at this point. What can you really do, you know?
Any place around here without a million bloody cameras.
She has to tell them where she's going.
Yep.
It's not safe for him to be here. If he finds you, he's gonna kill you, and you know that.
Fuck him. I'll go out of the last
But-
before I didn't know him.
That was a one-time deal.
What'd you say?
I said if he hurt you, I would kill myself in front of Ryan. And the
Jesus
rest of us
Christ.
Jeez.
never did this.
I'm gonna get you the fuck out of here.
Oh.
Over the fence the same way that I come in.
How? Ryan can't climb that fence.
Right.
Does Billy really think that she wants to escape without her son?
Yeah, interesting.
There's a garbage truck. It comes by the house every morning at 11. I doubt anyone checks the hopper.
You sure it's not fucking compact?
Yes, I'm sure.
That's the plan.
It doesn't seem like it's a whole plan.
No, it seems like a very questionable plan, at least.
Aw. Young love.
So cute.
I walk around the 7 Tower with this knot in my gut. Just wondering if Homelander is waiting around every corner to kill me. It's like living with a loaded gun in my face.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah, it kind of is.
Being on this trip with Huey right now is pretty bold after your experience in the elevator.
I mean, maybe it's like a little bit of relief for a moment.
And now they can't resist going to do this.
This is bad. This is incredibly risky.
But, you know, love makes you do risky things. That's a theme of this episode and this show.
Forget about reading the news or going to a restaurant, smoking pot on the couch and eating Cheetos. I just act like, Carol fucking Brady all day.
Yeah, it's gotta be a very strange existence.
Yeah.
It's okay. You know?
It'd suck.
Ryan's happy and that's what matters.
Single parenting under armed guard.
Yep. Completely isolated.
Do they live in like an empty neighborhood or what?
Yeah, I don't know. It seems like it's just like a house in the middle of the woods, basically. It's.
I know you hate kids and all, but I think that he's pretty.
No, I don't hate kids. Just not a very good role model, am I?
Yeah.
It's very self-aware of you, Billy.
Yes, it is.
And here you've been, fucking living in this shithole for all this time, and I haven't been there for you. I'm gonna make it up to you. I'm gonna make it up to you from now till the day I die, I swear to God.
He's probably longed to be able to say that for a long time when he thought that she was gone. And so it's got to be crazy to really have her sitting there. Oh, Huey. He's got it bad.
It's almost making me nervous.
He's got it real bad. So does she. Yeah, this is mutual.
Real? Madeline Stillwell, she liked all of us. Turns out she was a monster. We're just as hurt and upset and confused as everyone else.
Right onto the bus.
Hashtag heroes so
It's terrible.
white. The numbers are rather
Hashtag heroes so white.
92% of heroes are Caucasian.
Uh-oh.
African American, 6%. Latin and Asian, each 1%. Why doesn't Vought want diversity?
Oh, especially, now that it's chemically induced instead of birth.
Empowered a bunch of white kids.
Let's take the 7, for example. We've got A-Train. He's a black man. We got Black Noir.
A-Train is not in the 7 anymore.
Identify with any race, really.
Yeah.
So they're covered.
And is Black Noir.
And
yeah, he said he's no race.
He's a gay hero.
Really? Who in the 7 is gay?
Queen Maeve. Mm-hmm. Scoop for you, Maria.
Yeah.
Maeve here.
Well,
is
that's
a strong, proud lesbian.
Fun to do on TV with no warning.
Like that, huh?
Me and Elena are just friends.
Oh, just friends?
Yes.
Because, see, I heard you two talking on the phone, and it sounded a little more than friends. So I did a little digging.
But they're like exes, aren't they?
Stop fucking lying to me. I'm at my wits' fucking end with the lies.
It's an incredibly terrifying individual.
And you love her?
It'd be very scary to hear him say that he's at his wits' end.
Wits' end.
Honestly, Maeve, I am really, really happy for you.
God, he's so gross.
But maybe we shouldn't feel so calm or safe. One super terrorist has already gotten
Ooh.
more.
Oh, jeez. Kimiko.
What are you doing?
Let's be careful.
Oh God, please.
Oh, there we go.
Not survive.
Stormfront is a great illustration of how just because someone's saying some things that make sense doesn't mean that they're a person you should listen to.
Yes.
You know?
Yep.
Hello. I'm Huey. Is there by any chance a woman living here who used to go by the name of Liberty?
No.
Oh, come on. That's obvious.
Okay, we have the red address.
Obviously, yes.
She clearly knew what you were talking about.
We're not with Vought, okay? We just want to learn what we can about Liberty. That's it.
Then y'all are just some damn fools.
Sounds like you know her. Or knew her.
You wasting your time.
She doesn't recognize Annie?
Yeah. Seems unlikely.
I tried to get people to listen. Lord knows, so many times I tried. But a little black girl accusing a white superhero of murder in these parts?
Hey, your car was involved in a robbery tonight.
No, it wasn't. I had it. I don't know nothing about any robbery.
Just confess.
Why are you doing this to me, lady? Ain't you supposed to be a hero?
I am a hero for killing a black piece of shit like you.
Oh.
Jesus Christ.
I wanted to go to the police. But my folks, they thought it was pointless. So when that man from Vought, when he showed up,
That woman, Liberty, nobody's seen her since 1979. I mean, she's probably dead by now.
oh no. Right here. That's her. Right there. That's Liberty.
Huh. Stormfront. It's a very interesting name for a white supremacist, racist superhero. What is he flipping through, do you think? Is it like an app?
It's his meme reading app.
Meme.
18 to 49, 25 to 54. They all love me.
Well, congratulations. I mean, this constant need to be loved by everyone is kind of pathetic, but, yay.
Oh.
You can't win the whole country anymore. No one can. So why are you even trying? You don't need 50 million people to love you. You need 5 million people fucking pissed. Emotion
She's right.
sells.
Yeah.
Anger sells. You have fans. I have soldiers. Look,
That is terrifying.
I know
She
that
is
you probably
terrifying.
won't believe
Because of
this.
how right she is?
Yeah.
I think that you...
I mean, not about her philosophy, just about that political calculations there.
She's correct.
Hey, we gotta get in the truck or miss our chance.
I'm not leaving.
What are you talking about? Of course you are. Grab the kid and let's go.
You don't really want Ryan to come with us.
Of course I do. I said I'd take him, didn't I?
I'm not wanting to believe you.
She can feel it, you know, a mother's instinct.
You're going to find a way to get rid of him. I know it. It won't be in an obvious way and it won't be right away, but you will.
No, Becca, no.
Billy, I know you. I know you better than anybody, and I saw it in your face last night. I see it now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's $1 billion piece of foreign property. They are not gonna let him go. You and me, Becca, you and me, we got a
You
chance.
can't expect her to leave her son.
Yeah.
You're crazy if you think she will
Yeah,
do
and
that.
then what? And then Vought raises him without a mother, right? Then we have Homelander all over again, then there's 2 fucking assholes in this world.
You could disappear, all right? Just start again. Start a new family.
I have a son!
He's a
Yeah.
fucking suit freak.
Okay. Butcher just for a second, man.
I didn't mean that.
Okay, say you do disappear. Ryan grows up, he's gonna hunt you. He's gonna, that's his mom. He's gonna try to find her. Where did she go? Will be a question he never has the answer to.
What path that you're on? It started so long before me. I can't.
That's gotta be devastating.
I'm not living without
I mean,
you.
she's right, but
Please.
She can't
for all
leave her
this
son.
time.
Yeah.
Every guard in this goddamn place is gonna be here in 60 seconds.
have to go.
How is he gonna get away in 60 seconds?
Well, she wants him to run.
You can't go through this on your own.
We're all alone. That's the truth.
But it doesn't have to be like that.
You know, Annie, hard work is important. And it's important to have some sort of dedication to what you do. But if it starts to get in the way of your interpersonal relationships, it's time to take a step back and maybe...
They're enemies, and Homelander is going to kill her for associating with him. She's right to break up with him.
Yes, but is she one quitting her job away from just being able to sort of leave all of this behind her?
I'm not sure you can just quit your job at Vought.
Yeah. He is disillusioned by all of this.
Oh, I want you so bad.
Why are you here then, man?
Well, I mean, because it's his routine, but Stormfront calling him pathetic has ruined it.
Yeah.
I don't need anyone but myself.
Oh, weird. I don't think that's what he meant. Maybe it was.
Well, you probably never thought about that before right now.
It's not even gay if it's with yourself.
Okay.
You're so special.
This is a hell of a scene.
I expected him to, like, recoil immediately and just be like, dude.
Well,
but I guess the depths of his narcissism were maybe just kind of lost on me still.
Well, like I said, every episode of The Boys needs a scene that makes you go, what the hell am I watching?
Yeah.
You're pathetic.
He's like, okay.
Doesn't know what to do with that?
Yeah. Don't lick your hands so close to my neck.
Everyone to love me. I don't need anyone.
Okay.
Wait, no. Dude.
I don't need you.
Okay.
Well, you can just let him go then.
He did nothing wrong. All he did was be your sex slave.
Yeah. That's just...
He didn't... Oh, okay, well.
Jesus.
That was that then, huh?
God.
That was an abrupt ending.
Yeah. It did just kind of cut off.
Snap Doppelganger's neck and it's over. Yeah, that was horrible. And he fell to the ground dead with Homelander's face. Like, didn't revert back to his own, like, physiology upon dying, so...
So if you want to fake
That's
a death.
weird. Yeah, well, not anymore.
Yeah, I guess so, yeah. Wow. I mean, yeah. That last scene kind of, like, made me do a whole bunch of 180s in my head about what I thought was going to happen next.
Yeah. It also makes it hard to even remember the rest of the episode.
Yeah.
It's like, what in the world was this?
Holy shit. Well,
but yeah, Stormfront is 70 years old.
Yeah.
She used to be in Liberty.
Mm-hmm. And she's a horrible, racist, awful person.
So in the last episode, when she's on her rampage, you and I think, were commenting to each other about the rampage starting. She says something racist to the people in that apartment that she kills. And the comments were being like, you didn't react to that at all. And I was like, well, I don't think Nate heard it, and I didn't want to give away what I knew about Stormfront.
I did also see those comments, admittedly, and so I was thinking about it. And naturally, a little, like, meme machine like that is just gonna... She's like the internet come to life, almost, in her personality, and the internet is also, like, full of horrible... And the name Stormfront and everything, it all kind of, like, clicked.
She is, personifying sort of right-wing online
true toxicity
culture, you know?
Yeah. So interesting.
But I think that's sort of an interesting point there, that, like, even if you had noticed what she said last episode that was racist, you threw it away as like, oh, it's just a right-wing online, it's just an online edgelord thing.
Right.
And but the online edgelord racism is covering up a deep-rooted, firmly held racism underneath it, you know?
A true
and that's
violent hatred.
Exactly, and that's not to say that, like, every edgy teenager online that's saying that stuff is actually holding those beliefs in their heart, but what I'm saying is that actual sickness and hate is what's fueling the reason anyone does that to be edgy at all, you know? So it's in there even if it's not, like, what you consciously are intending when you're doing that, you know?
Yeah, like, a bunch of this, like, the horrible things that we're seeing in our society right now started out as, like, LARPs on 8chan. You know what I mean?
Right, well, I mean, I just feel like there was an energy there, sort of a nihilism that then got harnessed by people with political goals that recognized it as a potential... I mean, and she was talking about this in the episode, explaining to Homelander, you know, you don't need 50 million people to love you, you need 5 million people fucking pissed.
Right, exactly.
That is a strategy of new political movements, for sure.
And it is working, and it is bad. I think we're trying not to be, like, too explicit, because, like, we're not a politics channel at all, but
the show is overtly political.
Yeah, you can just see it clearly. And
the show is about politics and corporate media and corporations and stuff. I think there's
a big painting of Homelander with a Confederate flag as his cape. Okay, it's it's very explicit. Yeah,
right. I've been seeing some trending topics on Twitter because season 3 is going on right now, and apparently there's hubbub and, you know, like some controversy on the Boys subreddit currently because the show is getting more and more explicitly political with its commentary, and some people are not liking how things they identify with in their own lives are being portrayed on the show and stuff, and I don't know. Obviously, we're not at that point yet. We'll discuss it when we get there, but I think even now we can say this show is overtly about politics, and it's impossible not to have the two discussions go on together. You know,
main topics at play here is the nature of lack of corporate accountability. That is like one of the, you know, a big pharmaceutical company doing something extra horrible and shady, and then like what happens when it's, you know.
Well, and it's you know, just the themes of about what does accountability mean when power imbalances get too great. You know, it's like you can't. There's no meaningful accountability for any entity with too much power.
Right. The main villain, I guess you would say, on the show is hyper-powerful, narcissistic jackass who wears an American flag cape. You can't...
Right, but yeah, I mean, he's also a tragic figure in some ways. I mean, and you do hate him and he does do evil, but I think the villain of the Boys is like the systems that they all inhabit, you know, and it's... I mean, and also obviously Stormfront seems clearly a villain.
Yeah, they definitely just kind of threw that out there.
Yeah,
they threw me at first. I was thinking that she was just going to be, you know, because there is sort of this like this like middle ground that you can strike where it's like it's the internet, man. Like you say what you want to say, you know, like you have it's like most people say stuff on the internet with like the understanding of anonymity. And that, you know, they're never, you know, their screen name is never going to be tracked down and tied to themselves, and they can say whatever they want. But at least, you know, there was something refreshing about seeing somebody who was putting themselves right out there and just saying what was on their mind. But she also, I mean, it's just, she also said some stuff that's not, I just like, no, that just, never mind.
Yeah.
I changed my mind.
right. Know? But I think it's a good depiction of how that sort of, you know, line of thinking can work for people who start out as a regular person and they hear someone say some stuff on the internet. They're like, hey, that is, you know, that's true. That is a way that regular people are getting screwed over or something like that. And then they keep listening to that voice. And eventually that voice says something that's more of a transgression than that person would have gone with initially. But they're like, okay, well, I'm on board, so you've been leading me to truth a lot, so I should hear you out on this. And then they, you know, allow their mind to be changed, and then there's, you know, just the stepping stones to radicalization.
If you're already listening, it's a lot easier to be like incepted with some other ideas that you wouldn't otherwise be. Yeah.
And the solution to that kind of a problem is very difficult to craft, because it's like you can't say that people aren't allowed to try and express their ideas to other people and stuff like that, you know. So it's like you can't. The impulse is to try and nip that sort of a thing in the bud, you know. Like we had to prevent people from becoming radicalized in the first place, right?
But so we should limit speech,
exactly. You know, like, and that's not the answer. So it's It's a complex problem, and I think this show does a good job of exploring all these topics.
I agree.
It's a good mirror to our world, especially with how popular superhero media is. It's a very clever way to hold up a mirror to a lot of modern societal issues with our most sort of popular form of entertainment media, and also hold up a mirror to that and its problems.
They literally do it almost every episode. There's some piece of that in there. It's, from all sorts of different angles. Fantastic. Love it.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
Poor Butcher, though, too. Just on completely changing topics. It's this poor freaking guy.
Poor Becca, too.
Yeah,
this is just a very bad situation.
It's all bad. But I mean, just going from like, she's dead, I need to avenge her death, to she's alive, to I found her, to we're gonna escape together, to realizing like, oh wait, it's almost like, and just this is from Butcher's perspective, like, it's not the kid's fault by any stretch of the imagination, but it seems like the damage that Homelander has done, it just continues.
Right.
It's like...
emotionally for him, this is almost worse than her being dead and gone. She's alive in the world and she doesn't want to be with me.
Yep. Because of her son, who I kind of hate. She's right. And, he's sitting there being like, she's right, I do kind of hate this kid.
Right, exactly. Yeah,
I do. You're right.
You can see on his face that he was like, this is a valid problem you're raising, and it will be a problem for us later. But yeah, it's, almost the most emotionally heart-wrenching scenario Butcher could face, where she's alive, you know where she is, she still loves you, and she won't be with you. You know?
It means that his conquest or his mission will never actually really end.
No,
she almost had to be dead in order for all of this to even matter in the first place. And then his new mission became, God, she's alive, I need to switch gears and do this other thing. And now it's almost like all of this was for nothing. Like, all of it was pointless.
Well, hopefully now he at least wants to maybe, do something for Mallory, because she just handed him Becca's location for nothing, so he sort of owes her. And I mean, Becca, I think, mentioned in their conversation there that this crusade that he's on began before her, So, like, that he has a reason to hate superheroes that maybe goes beyond what happened to Becca, and that just kicked it into overdrive,
I mean, there was that scene of both of them walking through the halls of Vought at some sort of work party and stuff, and I guess he did seem like a little uncomfortable, but I guess I chalk that up to the fact that he doesn't belong at a work party by any stretch of the imagination. It just seems like a situation where he would be extremely uncomfortable the whole time.
Right,
just being like,
even a more well-adjusted earlier Butcher.
Yeah,
just doesn't seem like the kind of place he would enjoy.
Yeah, it seems like he belongs more at like an underground boxing ring or something like that,
Yes.
But, this fucking horrible situation. I'm just wondering, like, how that character can even really evolve when all of their motivations have kind of just been...
Yeah, that was a pretty, like, firm resolution to his entire story he's been on so far. So, and we're just in the middle of a season, so what happens now?
Yeah, right. And he can't... I mean, he's the main... Kind of the main character. I guess Huey is, but, like, he's the secondary main character.
The famous guy on the front of the show, right?
Yeah, right. So yeah, I don't know where that all goes next, but I'm interested to find out. Anything else?
No, the show's great. I'm excited to keep going through season 2 so we can get to the new stuff that I haven't seen.
Yeah.
Season 3.
Yeah, that's going to completely change the dynamic when neither of us have seen it.
Yes, that's coming up soon. We're going to be watching The Boys faster than even our other shows. So we're trying to keep stuff coming quick here. So thanks for staying with us.
Yep, totally. Yeah, thanks so much for watching, guys. We really appreciate you. And I'm Nate.
I'm Sean.
And this is Catch Up Packets.